Good afternoon, everyone from Warhorse HQ, which feels like a very, very, very good thing to say. I was nearly going to be on my own today. I sort of was on my own to do the setup. And the reason I'm mentioning this is because it's time for the proud parent moment. That's all of you. You're all the parents. Jesse is leaving the room as we speak. Thank you, Jesse. I'm starting by giving him a shout out. Don't leave before you've heard it. He's heard it. Um, because I did most of the setup on my own today, which is sort of mind-blowing. Now, for all of you, that will not be in any way interesting or exciting because you're all tech aficionados. But this guy is much more like a boy from 1403 when it comes to tech, as many of you know. So I'm very proud of myself that I've managed to get to this point. I'm looking at all the things I should be looking at. I've got this amazing setup here. I don't know who this bloke is. Don't know who that is. But probably just broken the webcam now, haven't I? I will just check in to make sure I am actually live. Mods, I'm going to give you a shout. And chat, you tell me, can you all hear me? Can you all see me? Am I in fact live? Jesse's walking away, which is a good sign because I think that means we're live. Yes, and you're all here. Amazing. This feels like a very, very good start. Look at me streaming almost all on my own. I mean, I didn't do any of the capture card business or any of that, of course. But you know, there's plenty of time for me to learn all that stuff. But welcome, everyone, to a very sunny, warm and lovely Prague. Any of you that follow me on my socials will know that I've just been out on the roof having a lovely time in the sun because I spent the morning in a dark booth doing the tail end of DLC 3. Let's talk about the DLC, shall we? Because when I posted that tomorrow is my last session, my last voiceover session on KCD2, I wasn't lying. It's not a lie. A lot of you thought I wasn't telling the truth. The only thing that will change that is if there is extra material that hasn't yet been covered, which does sometimes happen. But mostly, that is true. Like tomorrow, so when I posted it, I did it with the handle of KCD2, which is and that is coming to an end, as you all know. So it is true. And when I posted about the last motion capture session, that was also true because the motion capture is finished for KCD2. There is no more. We finished that, I think, about 5 or 6 months ago, whenever that was. But there's always the benefit of extra voiceover. Jesse's coming back in. Do I need to know something, Jesse? Everything's good. We're good. Jesse is like my warhorse parent who... I could see him coming across the glass-doored office. He's getting his tea. Very good. And I thought something was wrong, but it's not. But no, it's true. The lovely thing about games as opposed to TV and film and theatre, in many ways, is that the finality, theatre is really final. You do your last show and that is it. Sometimes you get an extension or a transfer, but usually that's it. With TV, it's kind of equally final, but a bit weirder because you often finish on different days. So your last day might not be the last day of the production. And then generally you watch the product 6 months to a year later. So you're kind of a bit dissociated from it by the time it comes out. With games, it's really different because there's lots of little extras, especially, having the benefit of playing this amazing character of Henry. So there's been lots of sort of finals in terms of the last motion capture day, the day of release, the day of announcement, all these things, these big flags in the sand. But it's definitely taken the edge off the sort of finality and the sadness ultimately. But what is different to all of those other media that I mentioned is you very rarely work on something for 10 years. It's 10 years that I've been working on this amazing game. And so while on the one hand it's easier because it's less final, on the other hand it's much sadder because I'm so attached to this building and the people in it and this game and this character. So that is true. In terms of future stuff, I have no idea. They wouldn't tell me even if they knew, and I wouldn't tell you even if I knew, because it would be more than my job is worth. But I don't know. So as far as I know, for tomorrow is my last voiceover session for KCD2, and then whatever happens in the future is what happens in the future. But it does feel like a really, to me, it feels like a significant thing. And it'll be a really sad thing. And I sort of, I walk around these offices as I have been just before I came on stream, and I was doing voiceover all morning, and it just feels lovely. And, I've said before, the word family gets kicked around a lot in this industry, and often not appropriately. But in the case of Warhorse, it is very appropriate, and my sort of feelings about them and this game. So that is going to be a day. Tomorrow is going to be a day. But then who knows? There'll be various reasons to come back and sort of... marketing things and whatever it might be. So it's never goodbye forever in this game, which I love. Now, on the subject of Warhorse people, well, firstly, let's talk about t-shirts. So a big shout out to Chris in marketing who went and got this for me, because I realised I don't have any Warhorse t-shirts. I don't have any KCD2 t-shirts. And Chris was like, why have you not got one? And I was like, that's a good question, my friend. Why have I not got one? So he duly went and sorted that out immediately. So what else was I going to wear on my second and final stream from Warhorse? Of course it was going to be this. So get yourself one of those if you can. I finally got myself one of these after 10 years. It feels like, when you leave a job and you get like a gold watch or whatever, or a week in the Maldives. Well, I got a t-shirt, which honestly is fine by me. I'm just going to say some thank yous because I'm going to get really behind. Thank you firstly to my mods as always for being here and for making sure that I'm live, which I'm pretty sure I am by now. Thank you to Jesse for helping set up. What an amazing man. What a brilliant, clever, deep thinker, what a smart man, what a kind man. You'll meet him at some point. He's the one who's making his own game, which at some point I would love to talk to you more about. I don't know how far away he is, but like everyone here, he's just an excellent person. I'm going to do some shout outs to thank all of you because I'm getting way behind, which I'm really sorry for. So I'm going to try and pick it up at the point where we started. It's doing that thing that it always does where it jumps. So forgive me, everybody. But I'm going to do it the other way around. I'm going to say thank you to Richie Crispy and Fletcher and Quilfane and Kin Puri. Happy birthday, I think, Kin Puri. Esther, is it not your birthday? Shout out if it is, I think it is. And we've got a couple of birthdays, I think. So I'm going to come back to chat in a minute and pick those up. Thanks Mega Photo, Jelly Belly, Richie Crispy and Little Farmer Gosling. Fletcher and Sharks Pren. Thanks Fancy Dear. And Aimless Archer. Thank you Vitiper. Miss Easy Peasy. Thank you. It's done the thing. Thank you Zocat. Thank you Canna as always. Come on Tom, catch up. Thank you very much Peasant from Peasant Stan and Morny Bernie and Yvette K. Thank you Hollyhawk and Alex Walter. Thank you Natbat. I'm trying to get them all. Thank you Shoemeister, Breda. Come on Tom, you can do this. Thank you Ketchup. There was loads down the bottom. I'm really sorry if I don't get to them. Thank you very much I'm Vengeful. That was a huge one. Thank you very much. And Yaku and Ketchup Zombie. Thank you very much Glamoring Gaming at the top there and Desmoy and Night Snail. I'm sort of working at both ends of this. Thank you very much Tides of Chaos and Richie Crispy again. Sugar Butter Power Up. Ty Pixel. I'm trying to get all these. Thank you Richie Crispy again. I've just seen another one from you. I think I'm mostly there. Yes, I think so. Forgive me if I missed any. I'm going to be a bit better at staying on top of those. Let's jump back to those happy birthdays, which I've missed. Sorry, I know that it's Kim Puri's birthday. Melissa's birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday for that. Yeah, quite a few. You said it was your birthday today, which made me feel very good. It's a bank holiday in the UK, so hopefully any of you that are in the UK celebrating birthdays are getting an extra special birthday. It's not a bank holiday here in Prague, so we're all at work, which is fine by me because it doesn't feel like work. I love it. Yvette K, was that a happy birthday or was that your birthday? Thank you very much, Dusty Fedora, my God, and thank you, Irene the Owl. Thank you both. That's incredibly kind. Did I say Dusty Fedora? God, the ADHD is kicking in hard. Thank you so much. I hope I did. That's really kind. And Mary Mary, thank you. Okay, so happy birthday to everyone whose birthday. Is that belated birthday to Vida Crosswind? Happy birthday. Forgive me, I know I missed a load of those. Thank you very much, Richie Crispy. That's incredibly kind. And thank you, Gigi Wren. Super kind of both of you. And I hope I'm bouncing around screens and missing the birthdays. Happy birthday, everyone. Tom McKay Archive is saying, and I'm going to echo that because I just think I've missed a load. Now then, I started talking about Warhorse and people at Warhorse. That leads, thank you Lena Beans, thank you Tides of Chaos. That leads me very neatly, and thank you very much indeed Spike Lee as always. It leads me very neatly into my red drink of choice where other red drinks are of course available. And the fact that here in Prague, I think you used to be able to do this in London, but they don't do it anymore. You could choose a name. And there's a certain person who hopefully is watching in a room next door in the cinematic department, which is one of my, everyone's amazing here, but the cinematic department is full of particularly fun and lovely and interesting and amusing people. And obviously we spend a lot of time with those people in motion capture. So I know those guys better than some. Thank you very much, Lady Friendzone and Kim Puri. Certain man called Philip Killian, don't know if he's watching, should be, because I just told him to before I came in here. And he's he's getting this shout out today because he has been telling me off, chat. Let's see whose side you take. He is telling me that I shouldn't be save scumming and that I'm cheating and that I should learn how to use save your snaps. So let's get a little poll going in chat as to whether you agree with Philip or me. Clearly, I need to save scum. I've had all of your authorization. I'm not cheating, Boner Bunda. You told me it was fine. You all told me it was fine. You said it was fine. Given that my limited skills, I'm someone who has to save scum. Maybe later on I won't. But it's about 50-50. I'm not going to lie. Like, Philip's getting a lot of support there. Someone says you're the OG Henry, you can do what you want. Thank you, I'm going to go with that. Save scumming is the way for me. But what in honour of Philip and his berating of me for being a save scummer, this was my choice today. I'd had a good look for Yindra, don't know. I still don't quite know how to say Henry and Jack. I should. Yindrik, I think. Didn't find one, so I got Philip instead. That's for you, Philip. I will be safe scumming today, so if go back to work. Basically, when I went in to tell him, he was headphones on, and they was very like serious and focused in cinematics today. Busy on the old DLCs, I think. So go back to work, Philip. It's a Monday afternoon, but I salute you, and you're an excellent man. And he's also an excellent director, I will say. I've seen his work. Not in gaming. I've seen his work in gaming and not in gaming, and he's a very talented man. So shout out to Philip Killian. While we're on the subject of shout outs, I'm going to do a quick shout out to all the amazing people who have got memberships on YouTube. Thank you so much for your support on that. I'm going to give you a little shout out because that's one of the little perks that come with that, along with members only short videos and various bits and pieces, early access and what have you. Those people are, in no particular order, Alison Hay, Natbat, Polar Pandy, Simon of Fossa, great name, Cynthia V. Barrios, Aku Akani, Your Space Cat, Glamour Gaming, Mary1599, Mera Mera, Coral Art, Kinney, Grizzly Bear, Michael Fleming, Respect Vengeful, Sleepless Wolf Lady, Berenia, Hank Pay, Jorshi Domi, Lisa Waite, Fletcher the Warlock, Dazrels, Marta Formankova, Jessica Faith, Lewis C., Gilliath87, Morny Burney, and Alex Walter. And one person whose name is written in a text, I think it's Korean, forgive my ignorance, which I can't pronounce, so forgive me, that person. But thank you so much to all of those people. I really do appreciate the support. Look at all the love in chat. Absolutely love that. Now, before we jump in, I'm going to say some thank yous to chat to Reswa, Idalia Soma, Fakval, Mera Mera. Here's something else from last week. Oh yeah, one thing I did mean to mention is the fact that I look like really scraggy and messy. That's because I'm going back to the TV show when I leave Prague next week. So I was able to, because I had a couple of weeks off, I was able to like shave a little bit and tidy up my hair a little bit. Not really, I didn't cut it, I will say, because I'm 99% sure the makeup department from that job are not watching the stream, but if they are, I did not cut my hair because you're not allowed to cut your hair on TV jobs. Thank you, Richie Crispy. Thank you, Chester. I've not cut my hair, but this has started to grow back now, so I have to. It's all coming back. I'm going to be a mess for the next few weeks. I've got a few more weeks on that job, so I'll still be looking like this. But that's why I look like this. So forgive me for that. I'm aware it's not my best look, but it's my look for today. Yeah, someone says Mountain Man. I do look a bit like a gruff old mountain person, don't I? So that's that. Now then, here's something that. But this is the last thing I'm going to say before I dive into the playthrough. He's chatted for nearly 20 minutes, chat. So on brand. So on brand. I'm always like, I've probably chatted for like 2 minutes. And then I look at the clock and it's been 20. What can I say? Less, perhaps I could say less. Thank you very much, Simon of Fossa and Desmoy and Dusty Fedora. Thank you very much indeed again. So I've had a few sleepless nights. Why, you ask? Well, as you all know, I have form with... It's not just save scumming that is a problem. Saving the game at all is a problem. I always forget to save while I'm playing along and you help me. But I do have form in deleting playthroughs. As we know. Like deleting the entire playthrough is something that I may have form in. And last week, when I was wrapping up, after my spectacular Tomcat victory, which is what I'm calling it, I asked, it wouldn't let me say, it didn't seem to be letting me save properly in the way that it normally does. So I panicked and was like, I can't turn this off until I know that it's saved after the Tomcat fight. I see you all panicking in chat. Stay with me. Stay with me. It's not as bad as you think. Panic mode, sweating, says McKay Photo. Don't worry. Thank you very much indeed, Irene the Owl. That's very kind. Thank you, Kim Puri. Thank you, Hollypop. And I'm vengeful as always. No, I'm going to get to it. I haven't. So basically, I was like, well, I wasn't in the office over the weekend, so I couldn't come in and check. But I was like, and also I'm too scared to turn on all the computers without Jessie or someone here to hold my hand. So I was like, I'm just going to find out today. I'm going to turn everything on and see where I got to. So I loaded it up, and I was. My fear was that it was going to have saved to the beginning of the Tomcat fight. You know what I'm talking about, those of you that were here last week, and have to do that again, and almost certainly fail because, as you remember last week, I thought I was going to need the whole of this stream just to beat Tomcat, and might not even succeed because my combat skills are so bad. And then against all the odds, and with a huge amount of luck on my side, I managed to beat him. Not beat him, but got to the bit where he'll teach me the Master Strike. Anyway, so I turned it all on, and I am 99.9% sure, my friends, that everything is fine. Because when I turned it on, thank you, Boktuk and Pafina, when I turned it on, he was immediately talking about the Master Strike, so I immediately paused because I don't want to miss that. But I think we're fine. So, thanks, Quilpane. Thanks, Mero. Without further ado, in honour of Philip Killian, the man who opposes safe scumming, but will not be listened to anyway because I'm going to do it for the whole playthrough, for the rest of my playthrough. So, we're going to load up the game and see where we are. And I'm going to press buttons all on my own, like an absolute pro. Almost certainly going to press the wrong buttons now. So without further ado, let's jump in. I'm going to go to game and cam. Ooh, that worked. Well done, me. It's a good start. Almost certainly the words of a man who's about to log into a game which he hasn't saved properly. But we think we're fine. So let's do it. I'm going in. Good luck, studio. Let's see how this goes.
No matter if it's short or long, or if you're using a shield, what you do need is a blade and a guard that protects your hands. Master Strike is a technique that allows you to counter an...
So we're fine, right? We're fine, right? It's saved. It's saved. Thank you very much indeed, Lady Sarah. Thank you, Pick the Ass. Thank you, LeBumbles and Great Bats and Dyke Artist. Sorry, guys, I've got behind here as always. Thank you very much to Alexis and Agent Hawkbird. How have I missed all these? Sorry, everyone. Thank you, Meow King the First and Aki Yukina and Shinny. Okay, we're good. We're good, aren't we? We're good. The only thing that's not so good is that I've just missed the first bits of information that he's given me. I've ignored. Absolutely standard, so I'll just be relying on all of you, which is also absolutely standard. So let's do it. Let's go.
Opponent's attack with your own. A swordsman that can learn such a technique is undefeatable. Let me show you. Attack me
show
from
me.
the right.
Sure.
Surprised? Now you try.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, mate.
What elevates the swords above other weapons, and there is no defense against them. You've learned how to parry your opponent's attack with a properly timed block.
Wait a minute. Am I going to have to load back to where we were? Thank you very much, Jelly Belly, and thank you, Sarah Sayori. Am I going to have to do that because I just didn't listen to the beginning? No, just keep going. Attack from the opposite direction. All right, fine. Let's go.
But this time, you attack instead of blocking. Timing and direction are everything. Hit your opponent at the right time and from the right angle. I'll attack slowly from above. You take up position with your sword below and strike against my attack. But enough talk. Come and try it yourself.
I did not take any of that in, Tomcat.
Snap out of it.
All right, so
All right, let's try it once more. But this time, I'll attack from the side. Now pay attention.
I honestly, mate, I don't know what it is you want me to do because I didn't listen as always.
Put yours to the right. If
Okay.
I'm on the right,
Get ready on the left.
ready
Fine.
on the left.
All right, got. I mean, this is what I was doing anyway, but
Only with an opposite strike. Otherwise, it's the same. You strike when I begin my attack. Ready?
Yeah.
Always.
Again. That's the way. You're getting the hang of it. Now let's try it for real. I'll fight you normally, and you have to pay attention to which direction I'm attacking from.
Got it. I
And
mean, that's.
attack from the opposite side.
I think I
I
can.
understand. Let's start.
You're getting the hang of it. Again. Not like that. You were
Wait a minute. I think you all told me this because you've all been telling me this from the beginning. Thank you very much, Ty Pixel. Thank you, Tides of Chaos and I Am Vengeful, and thank you, Cesspit Prince. You've all been telling me this from the beginning to basically whatever they're leaning towards, you go on the opposite. So I think I need Tomcat's help, but mostly you've all told me this. So thanks for that, chat, for being my own personal Tomcat. Thank you, Kelsey Cosplay. Also, shout out to Kelsey. I think it's the same Kelsey, who we've got some photos which I'll talk about later. We're going to have some new photos. We're doing a new Streamily, which the date is sort of out there, but we'll put it out probably. It's in about 2.5 weeks' time. And one of the photos, there's some new photos on there, and one of the photos you can get is with a gorgeous. It is Kelsey. I can see it there. Hello, lovely to see you. You're at work. I'm sorry. Amazing job. I seem to remember you have out in the middle of nowhere in Canada, working in some mines, I think. I'm right in saying? Really, I'm always fascinated by what you all do for a living. I'm sort of very interested in other people's lives. And Kelsey told me these amazing stories about this incredible job working in mines. But Kelsey provided those amazing hoods, so thank you for those, Kelsey. And yes, there will be new, there'll be another Streamly signing in about 2.5 weeks, and with some new shots on there. So I'll come up to that later. Anyway, ADHD going strong today. Let's get back to the Master Strike.
Counterattack from the opposite side.
Ooh.
I started attacking.
Yes. So this is what happens when you take your alcohol going. Oops, sorry, not that. I'm just enjoying hitting you. Okay, I'll let you have a go so I can actually practice what I'm supposed to be practicing.
Try it again. Excellent. That's enough.
Great.
There's a few more tips. If your opponent knows how to perform a Master Strike,
Yeah.
don't give them an opportunity to use it. Try not to attack from the opposite side. Now for the most important part.
Got it.
You can use a Master Strike to defend against an opponent's riposte. After a perfect block, your positions are always set. Your opponent knocks your sword to the left, then attacks with a riposte to the right. Until that point, you could only defend yourself with a perfect block.
You totally
Now
lost
you
me.
can surprise your opponent with a Master Strike that he hasn't a hope of blocking. Understand?
No. Thank you, Warhorse, for absolutely reading my brain. That's too much information at once. For me, obviously my brain is also thinking about 55 other things. So that is way too much information at once, Tomcat, but thrilled that Warhorse have read my mind and knew. Hello, Benedict and Hat. Nice to see you. Thank you for that. Thank you, Kim Fury and Emil's. Thank you so much, Emil's Peasant. And Fletcher, as always, and Natbat, hello. I didn't say thank you to these other people. I hope, if I didn't, forgive me. Thank you, Cesspit Prince, I think I did, and I'm Vengeful. Thank you very much, Ty Pixel, indeed. Forgive me if I didn't thank you before. That's too much information at once.
That's too much information at once.
That's too much information at once.
I'll try to summarize the most important parts. Try getting your opponent into
Thanks,
a
Tom
position in which you can use the Master Strike.
Okay.
Do your best to avoid being put in such a position yourself.
Got it.
Watch the position of your sword and use it to decide which technique to use. Better?
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll see.
It's mostly...
Now, it's up to you to learn how to use the Master Strike in combat.
I'll do my best. Thanks, Tomcat.
Great. Okay, so one thing I will say, if anyone starts talking about ripostes, my brain just flatlines. I'm like, beep. That's what happens inside my head, because there's something about riposte that just makes me go, you've lost me. Don't know why. Wasn't really the case in voiceover. Was very happy with the word riposte when recording it 3 million ways. But as soon as I have to implement it in a playthrough, can't do it. Don't really know what it is. It's just like when you hit back, isn't it? It's a very fancy word for like hit back. So yeah, don't talk to me about ripostes, Tomcat, or anyone else, because I won't be listening. Thank you very much indeed, Katerina von Bingen, and Dusty Fedora, thank you very much indeed. That's very kind again. Thank you, Bradar. Thank you, Tom McKay Archive. And thank you, very much indeed Imagine Warrior Angel, which is, I don't think is a name I've seen before, but thank you very much. It's very kind. And I also see Atlas's Fontaine jumping in there. That's incredibly generous. Thank you so much. That is a name I know. All right. Thank you, Atlas. That's great. So let's read this, because someone's saying, what did you miss? You missed that I didn't mess up my save, and I sort of haven't learnt the Master Strike because I'm not listening to Tomcat. Absolutely standard. Thank you, Amelia. Okay, so the Master Strike is an attack from the opposite direction to your opponent's attack within the time window for a perfect block. Got it. Because I see the green shield and I just go for a block, which I think is what that's what we were taught. That's what Hans taught me at the beginning. So that's fine. It's going to be hard for me to unlearn that, or at least to think quickly enough to either not block or to go, is that enough time? Is my sword on the right side? That's going to take me a while. If the enemy is attacking from the left, the moment you can perform a perfect block, attack from the right. Yeah. Got it. So if they're coming from one side and my weapon is conveniently on the opposite side, I can do it. Great. Someone's saying Block Party, really enjoying that. Also love that band, if that was deliberate. When your opponent attacks from the right, you counter-attack from the left. If he goes for a stab, you counter with an attack from above. Interesting. Okay, didn't take that in when he was chatting to me. And against an enemy attack from above, go for a stab. Good. So they go up, we go down. They go left, we go right. They go right, we go left. Pretty sure I've got that. Tips. The Master Strike cannot be blocked or otherwise defended against. Fantastic. That's why I want it in my life. The Master Strike can only be performed with a sword or in combination with a shield. Great, because I honestly don't have any great plans to use any other weapon at this point. I will in time, but like right now, it's all I can do to handle a sword. By attacking into the zone where your opponent's sword is, you increase the chances of executing a perfect block. Don't understand that. By attacking into the zone where your opponent's sword is, you increase his chances of executing a perfect block. That was the key word. I'm literally not reading properly, which, funnily enough, is why I'm not understanding it. Attacking from the opposite zone risks a Master Strike from him. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you very much, Haza Hex and Killigan and Tikla. Thank you, Tikla. And Amelia. Okay, cool. Got that. I might just take a minute to work through these things because, I'm not going to get cocky. Why use the Master Strike? Let's just learn everything.
If all you do is defend, you're bound to fail sooner or later.
Yeah, fair point.
That's why it's better to counterattack. Strike the opponent's weapon from the opposite side. You'll block their weapon while hitting them at the same time. That's what the Master Strike is all about.
Okay.
Usually, you'll be aiming at your opponent's weak point. If you don't win the fight then and there, you'll surely at least injure and stun your opponent. If that's the case, don't stop. Keep attacking before your opponent has a chance to recover.
Okay. Thank you very much indeed, Katarina von Bingen and Dottie Karate. So I do have a question, which is, I feel like, because you all helped me before, I feel like I might have been doing some Master Strikes by mistake. But presumably that's not actually possible. Presumably, until you've done this bit of the game, you actually can't do a Master Strike. Thoughts, chat? Let's hear from the experts. I couldn't do it before. Okay, good. All right, good. Well, that means combat's going to get easier because I haven't done it before. Great. Good to know. Thank you for all confirming that. Master Strike or perfect block? I feel like I'm one of those interviews where they're like, Coke or Pepsi? Here I go mentioning drugs again. Let me think of something less commercially minded. Cheesecake or ice cream? Master Strike or perfect block?
Why should I use a perfect block when I can do a Master Strike?
That depends. Sometimes it's good to exchange a few blocks and counterattacks. Then, unexpectedly finish with a Master Strike.
Okay.
Your opponent can't use a Master Strike if you don't attack from the opposite side.
Okay.
Try changing the position of your blade.
Okay.
Attack unpredictably.
All right.
If your opponent uses a perfect block and his riposte is headed towards your blade, attack instead of defending, and you might win the fight.
He said riposte, and my mind just went. And now I'm going to have to read it. Thankfully, it's still there. If your opponent uses a perfect block and his riposte is headed towards your blade, so riposte is just answer. Let's just call it reply, shall we? Very grand, very grand. His riposte is headed towards your blade. Attack instead of defending, and you might win the fight. Well, I think I've sort of been doing that by accident anyway. I've basically just been blindly swinging my sword about and blocking when I see the little green shield, and that's kind of it. That's about the general evolution of my combat skills at this point. By the way, I would like to christen this stream the combat stream because I have a feeling that we're going to spend some time here in combat, and it feels really appropriate because that was definitely one of my weak spots in the game, one of many. But doing that in the home of Warhorse, I felt such joy to have like beaten Tomcat here at Warhorse Studios at HQ. I feel like I'm in the nest, and the nest supported me and gave me luck. So it feels appropriate then to spend a bit of time, not the whole stream, but I'm going to spend some time here improving my combat skills, because I think once I do, the world will just be easier. Thank you very much indeed, Kinney, as always. Thank you, Black Wolf Cosplay. Let's find out some more about Master Strike. Got a question for you, Tomcat. Master Strike or combos? And don't say riposte, because I won't listen.
What's better, the Master Strike or combos?
Combos are purely offensive techniques. They're strings of attacks to put your opponent in a position you want. Then you can finish them off with a stronger technique. But even your combo can be interrupted by an opponent's Master Strike. When your combo doesn't work out, your opponent interrupts it with a block and attacks. It doesn't mean the fight's over. Just use a perfect block. Or you can even use a Master Strike.
Someone just said something. So basically, if you have time, Katarina is saying, if you have time to read your opponent in a fight, it's always good to go directly for a Master Strike than a block. That was a more, Katarina, you should be Tomcat's understudy, because that makes sense to me. Thank you, Adam, like the ant. I think one of my brilliant mods, if I've got that right. Thank you, Coral, good to see you. Okay. All right, last question. Oh, it's not even a question, that's enough for me.
That's enough for me.
That's enough for me. Can you teach me something? Teach me a new swordsmanship technique. I think we've sort of done those, haven't we? I think we just practiced this point.
I just want to fight you.
Come by another time.
Supposing I
I've
just want to
got
fight
better
you.
things to do
Not
right now.
practice, but just fight. Let's let the swords do the talking. Game saved. Wait, whoa. What did he say? Did he say no? Sorry. We've done this before, Tomcat. Like, you get out and then... Why does he get out to then get back in again? Did he say no? He said no.
Let's fight.
What did you have in mind? Practice or the real thing?
I want to try a real fight.
All right.
Staying already.
Enough, or do you want more?
Already.
I need 3 of you. I want to try fighting while I'm
I know
ready,
this is
then.
stupid. I know this is stupid. But wait, is this... Oh God, what's that thinking? I mean, the game's saved, it's fine. I'll do this properly in a minute.
You lost.
I did, didn't I?
No shit.
You've got a lot to learn.
I
Go and
know.
treat those wounds. Come back once you're healed up.
I know. It's not even like the chaos moment of the stream. I just got. I do have that part of me, which I think we all have, is where I'm like, go on, take the silly route. God, am I covered in wounds now? Let's take a moment to say thank you. A big thank you to Death Professor. Thank you, Bjornophobia. Thank you, AMC Cosplay, as always. Thank you, Stormblast. That's very kind indeed. Thank you, Joshi Domi and Killigan. Let's.
Somebody gave you a good working over.
They did.
You all right?
Who's talking to me? Who's that? Is that just my inner voice, or is that Matt? I'm so battered that I keep thinking Matt's talking to me. Can I practice with you now? I know that was stupid, but let's fight with practice.
Stop by when you're fitter.
I know.
You couldn't keep up with me in the state you're in.
I know. All right, gang, let's eat some stuff and put some bandages on or whatever. That was a big mistake, because I hate the inventory, as you know, and now I've backed myself into an inventory-shaped corner by doing that. Oops, not that. Not that. Always takes me a minute to get back into this business. So, bandages, where are they? Are they in armour? No, they're in... Are they in other materials? Oh, not that. Got a lot of books, haven't I? Where... They're in other, you're all saying. Okay. Farkle. Hadn't thought about Farkle all week. As if I've only thought about Farkle all week. All right, so... oh, God, I just find this stuff so confusing. Yeah, someone's saying reload. Shall I just reload? I'm just going to reload, sorry. Like, I won't do this. I won't do this again. I know I'm breaking my own rules here. And Philip Killigan, if he's still watching, which I suspect he's not because he's got a job to do, like get the DLCs ready for you. But he will be raging that I'm doing this. But I'm doing it. Load game. No, wait. If I load, I think this is fine. I just get very nervous if the word save appears at all. Did I do it right? Oh, what did I do? The one before that. Okay, so can't I just go back? This one, right? Get very nervous. Very nervous, chat. Am I in the right? And the thing is, there's like a 5-second delay between me doing something and you jumping in to rescue me. So, did we do the one we're right? Okay, fine. Sorry, everyone. I don't know if you get as nervous as I do. But
Why are you all covered in blood?
I don't know, mate, because I don't know what save we're on at this point.
Let's fight.
And what'll it be?
Practice.
A practice fight?
A practice.
Or a real one?
It will be a practice. I got cocky. I wanted to fight 3 of you. I'm not doing that again. Practice fight is enough for me. What will I fight you with? A pencil, if you want. I'm just taking it really easy at this point. What have I been fighting with the whole time up to now? Was that a short sword or a shield that I've had? Sorry, was it a short sword or a long sword? It was a long sword, right? Was it a short sword? Short sword. Let's go with what I know. Thank you, Sophie Nelson.
I'll take a short sword and shield.
For now.
All right. And what should I take?
You can take a pencil. Or a dandelion. But those don't appear to be a choice. So I'm just going to let you... Why don't you have the same thing as me?
Take a short sword and shield as well.
As you wish.
So now I remember hours and hours, not in for this bit, but like hours, once you've got loads of weapons, of being like, I'll take a mace. What about a mace? I'll have a mace. I'll take a longsword. What about a longsword? How about a longsword? Let's have a shield. Hours of my life. And I was always a bit like, how can there be so many options? And now I know, because you can have loads. What there never was, I'll take a pencil. How about a pencil? Give me a pencil. That was the option that should be there. Shouldn't it, Wars? If any of you are listening. We've all got headphones on, they can't hear me. Yeah. I mean, it's probably too late for the DLCs, but if I can get a pencil in there as a weapon, I'll do what I can. I still haven't found the creator of the Apollonia part of the map, by the way. I think they're hiding from me. All right.
Shall we get started?
Yes, let's get started. I don't want more than one opponent. I haven't changed my mind.
Let's do this.
So we're just...
Tell me when I can attack.
What? No way I'm going to be able to think about it this quickly. Get your stamina back. Get your stamina back, Tom.
Fuck you!
Fuck you. Aggressive. Tomcat. You just swear at me. It's only a practice fight. He's taking it all a bit seriously, isn't he?
Fuck yourself!
Go fuck yourself. Why is he being so rude? We're like, this is the practice fight. It's very dramatic, Tomcat. I dread to think what your language would be like in a real fight, because this is...
Stack, you shit!
Tomcat, I know it's sort of what you do for a living, but you've got some serious anger management issues going on there, mate. I'm not going to lie. You just need to work on your manners. You can be a warrior, and you can be a polite warrior. That's what Henry is. So you might want to take a leaf out of my book. Perhaps you'd like me to teach you some things after this fight. So I haven't really got around to the Master Strike at all.
No, you don't. Fuck you.
I'm really finding it hard to. Wow, I'm finding it hard to unpick the trigger of like seeing the green shield and going for a block. Whoa, how did that go?
Stop. I've had enough for today.
How did we get on there?
Come back tomorrow.
Did that go well? How do you know if you did well? How do you know if you did well? I won. Great. Okay, that'll do. Sorry, one sec. Thank you very much, Desmoy. Thank you, Mary Mara. All right. Okay, good. I think. Oh, one thing I haven't said. I'll probably do a little Q&A after the break. Should have said that. Yeah, so have a little thing. I'll do a bit of another Warhorse Q&A. So have a little think about questions. That'll probably be in about, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour, something. So I do want to keep going with this because I just think it's important to get all the practice in while I can.
Can you show me how you pull off some of your feats of strength?
I don't know. You mean you don't know how to hand out slaps? Or just how to follow one up?
Well, I'm not a complete beginner. And I'm not as interested in slaps as I am in swordsmanship and wrestling.
Ah, I see. I can help with that. I wouldn't want to beat a dead horse, after all. You know what I mean, right?
Not
I
really.
understand. I'll try not
You're
to
a
disappoint
man of
you.
mystery, Tom
And I'd
Cat.
be grateful if you'd make time for me, Master.
Of course I'll show you what I know. But you can't be stingy, my friend.
I understand. Don't worry. I'll pay you.
Should I move my chair about? That's better. That's more comfortable. I was a bit down there. I did do this though. I just did the old unintentionally. Wait, is that me in the background? Henry's long lost brother. Just having a little stretch in the background there. Does look a bit like me, doesn't he? Anyway, I get distracted. And also, when I see that sort of imagery, all I think about is Farkle. I just see numbers in brackets, and I'm like, cool, let's get our Farkle on. What did he ask me?
Are you good with a sword?
Oh, fine. So we're playing for
I'm
money.
good with everything, my friend. But I prefer a bone-breaking cudgel over a sword.
That doesn't sound bad. But I'd like to...
I get it. You just want to cross swords with the famous Master Tomcat, right? Let's get started.
He does like the sound of his own voice. Practice makes perfect. So we just practiced for an hour. Oh right. So he. Someone heard that as bone-breaking cuddle.
I'm gonna teach you the old bone-breaking cuddle.
I'd be like, okay, fine. How much is that going to cost me? I think I'm ready for some more
Let's fight.
practice.
We can, but I see you're not in the best of shape.
Yeah, that's fine.
So only with practice weapons.
No, that's fine. I didn't want
All
real
right,
weapons.
then. What will we fight with?
Let's just go with just the short sword for
All
now.
right. And what should I take?
You should take the
Take
same.
a short sword as well.
Very well. Shall we?
Yeah.
Of course.
I might have a go with the mace in a minute though. Since thank you very much,
When I
22
start
Cat.
attacking.
Yeah, I need to get better at.
Ha-ha! You never saw that coming.
I need to get better at the direction thing.
Surprise!
I don't think I've done any master strikes, have I, though? So that's a bit of a problem, because that's what I came here to learn. Get out of the way, Tom.
You won't be able to take another one like that.
I know, that's what I'm worried about. Ah! How did it go?
Enough. I think I've given you a good workout.
What now?
We can continue as soon as you catch your breath.
So let's talk about master strikes, chat, because I don't think I've done any, have I? Have I done any? If I did, I did 3 apparently. How do you even know? How do I know if I did one? Because I'm not. Yeah, I am still blocking most of the time. That's right. So when I see the shield, help me out here, chat. When I see the green shield, instead of instinctively blocking, which is obviously what I was told to do, which I guess is the point, then I just go for the attack on the other side. Okay, let's do some more.
Another practice fight
Yeah.
with the same weapons.
All right?
But I'm going to focus on
Tell me when
master
you're ready,
strikes.
and I'll start attacking.
It's going to be hard because it's everything I've learned is sort of going against. I should have done that. It's a hard thing to learn, isn't it? There, that's when I need to do it. I so instinctively go for the block. Yeah, I know. That was
Enough.
bad.
I think I've given you a good workout.
What now?
We
Poor
can
Henry.
continue
I love
as
that.
soon as you
I don't know
catch
if I
your
can do
breath.
that in this shot where he's like... I can't really do it. It's not enough frame. This is what I'm like in performance capture. He's like a little ragdoll, isn't he? I do want to keep going though because
Another
I want
practice
to.
fight with the same weapons.
I need to learn about
All right?
master strikes. I know I'm going to die straight
Tell
away,
me
but
when I can start attacking.
okay. So that's where I need to do it. But I just don't have time to think about. I know, Tom Cat, I'm fucked.
That's enough. Before I tire you out too much.
I know.
Let's rest for a moment.
I don't want to. I want.
Can we try something else after that?
Sure. What'll it be?
You know it's a master strike, says Queen Vidron, when your opponent attacks and you get a counter-attack animation instead of blocking. Is that little blue thing? Alright, I'm going to take a rest, I'm going to
I'll
heal.
come back once I'm rested.
All right. When you want to try again, you know where to find me.
One quick question, I'm just checking with the mods, sorry gang. Oh, they're saying, is the controller louder than usual? Is it annoying? Can I do anything about that? Do I need to do anything about that? Or are we happy? I'm on my own. So I think we all know. Bernardin Hat says it's not annoying. Hopefully, okay, fine. Thank you very much for pointing that out, mods. I appreciate that as always. I think we might be okay. Also, it probably gives away how much I'm just going. Bah, 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 bah. What do you call that again? Spamming? Yeah, thank you for pointing that out, though, team. Much appreciated. Let's have some marigold decoction or something like it. Let's heal. What have I got? Ooh, don't have any. I always forget how you know. I guess I need to sleep. I probably need to change my clothes, which I hate doing, as you all know. It's gone way too lazy. Maybe a bit of food. Yeah, my health is down. My nourishment's all right, but I'm going to have something to eat. Do any of these help me? let's have a strong chamomile brew. I have no idea whether it would help, but I guess we'll find out, right? Energy's good, health's still bad, nourishment's okay. Let's have a sleep. You're laughing about the fact there's a siren in the background. Yes, it's the KCD talent police coming for me because I have no talent at playing the game. But don't worry, I think the Warhorse team managed to hold them off. Can I again? Can I? Don't know what you're on about. Sorry. Anyone going to let me have a little sleep in your tent? I mean, it's the middle of the day. I'm sure they're not going to like it, but let's find out. Let's just get. Anyone going to get upset about this? Anyone? I mean, sure they're going to have a problem with it, but let's see. Thank you, Bernard in the Hat. Oh, hang on. Wait, why is it? I was waiting for it to do something to my stats, but. All right, sorry. Is someone getting annoyed because I'm in here? I think what I actually need to do.
Be on your way.
Yes, sorry. Now I'm getting that thing where I just get confused. Getting that thing where I get confused, which happens quite a lot when I play this game. What do I need? Someone's saying Farkle will help. Don't tempt me, because I absolutely will. Is he alright, by the way? Let's just check in with this guy. You alright, mate? You're having a bit of an existential dilemma there by the water. I could have one of those. What is the meaning of all this? Anyway, I feel you, Nomad. I feel you. But we've got a friend to find and a letter to find and quests to complete and dogs to feed, all sorts. So no time for ruminating by the lake. Oh, this is a bit annoying because I'm gonna have to go and do all the things I don't like doing, like washing and changing my clothes and sleeping and making potions. I haven't done a lot of alchemy, actually, I will say. I just can't be asked to do all that stuff. I like fighting and Farkle and flower collecting, all the Fs. That was slightly thin ice there, wasn't I? I'm really enjoying chat. The real pain of taking care of myself. I know, right? I'm just merrily walking around this camp with no idea. Oh, look, they got some. Can I get in these? Then I don't have to go all the way to the thing, to the bathhouse. I can just do it here. No? Can I do that? Do I have to pay her?
Look at him, that gajo. Aranka described somebody just like him. Go and see the voivod.
Can't I have a bath first? Going to the voivod. Yeah, I will. I know there's tasks to be done, but I was really enjoying upping my combat skills there. But I guess maybe it's time to just get out of here. All right, let me just. What have we got to do? Talk to Wojtek about the Cumans. So let me remind me about that. The people of Troskowitz have a clear opinion on the Cumans, but are the Cumans really that bad? I should probably ask Wojtek about the Cumans who are sitting in the tavern. Fine. So most of my activity now is back to the main quest. Find a way to get into the wedding party. Get into the wedding party with the help of the blacksmith Radovan, which I think I did. I can't remember. Gain access to the wedding party with the help of the Miller Crazel. Maybe I'll go and. Hang on. Maybe I'll go and. Let's just go to Troskowitz. Not least because there's bound to be a game of Farkle to be had. But also, I can get clean. I can maybe do a bit of alchemy. Just get my shit together and start some new stuff. I will get back to Tomcat at some point, but At a small campfire by the road, 2 men are wrestling barehanded. Absolutely standard at any campfire by any raid. 2 women are sitting with them, also standard. They look quite ragged, somewhat like refugees. I don't want to get involved in anything when I'm on the road, as you all know. I just don't. Oh, sorry, let's see what's going on. Mutt alerted me to this. Okay, guys, this is weird. What's going? They don't look like they've been wrestling. I'm just going to say that now.
What is it?
Yes, Matt. Talk to me. What is it, Matt? No, not those. Is he hungry? So if he's trying to tell you something, right? How do you get him to tell you what's going on? Do you follow him? I realise he can't talk, which is a slightly missed opportunity in my opinion. But what is it? He found something in here. Is he telling me to dig here or something? What is it, Matt? Let me just give him that manky mutton that I've got.
Look what I have for you.
It had 0 nutrition. So is Matt even going to eat it? Okay, so I don't know what Matt's playing out. Hi.
Not be with you. You must be parched. What say you have a drink with us?
Who's talking to me? Who is talking to me? Like I got here and you all walked off and now you're just ignoring me, which is weird. Can I talk to you? Okay, you have your apple then, I'll go and talk to him. So he's got dressed.
I'm sorry.
Okay, can't go through there. What about this? Can I just steal some... They're going to get annoyed about this? They probably are, aren't they? Let's find out. Thank you very much, Zinua and Killigan and Ketty Tanglefoot. Well, they didn't seem to mind me just helping myself to the wine. Do you want to chat? Yes. Are you a blacksmith?
Are you a blacksmith?
And you?
He said to the half-naked
Gentleman's
Brandon.
manservant, I reckon.
You deserve a clobbering for how poor a judge of people you are.
Be my guest. I'm Yira. Hard as nails and happy to flatten you any time of the day. Careful though, I don't like blades.
Glad to hear that. From one blacksmith to another.
Oh, sorry, brother. I didn't take you for someone who could swing a hammer.
I love blacksmithing. This is one of the weirder conversations
I
I've
have a
had
lord I must serve.
in the game. I'm not going to lie. Thank you very much, Humble Pie and Olive Martini.
What are you doing?
This is like a
Where's
fever
your
dream.
Our
I've
forge
got like a
has
saucepan
gone
on my
done
head.
for.
I'm battered and I'm chatting
These
to a
folk
half-naked
around me
man.
lost all they had too.
So war, eh? It's a shitty thing.
Aye, well, that's just the way it is. By God's grace, I still have 2 hands, and I can always find work. I could do with a bit of coin right now. Fancy having a wrestle? For money?
No, because I haven't done any
Anyway,
wrestling,
I
so
must be going.
it's a hard no from me. Thank you very much,
Goodbye,
Dusty
Stephen.
Fedora, as
Travel
always.
safe,
It's very
fellow
kind
blacksmith.
indeed. Thank you. So, that was just a waste of time, really, wasn't it? I mean, I'm sure there's something to be. That was just an opportunity to wrestle. Gather? Absolutely yes. I thought I was here for a wash, but turns out I was here for some nettle gathering. Always I'll pick the nettles. Yep. I need to wash yourself, definitely. Well, look, one hand is really clean from the gathering of the nettles, and the other one's still battered. You're as clean as you can get at a trough. Okay, guys. Well, this was fun. Are you the one that I can talk to? No, you're the other one. Bye. I'm leaving. That was a very confusing interaction. I know I'm nearly there, but sod it. I'm just going to do it this way. So here we are in Troskowitz. I'm going to have to clean armour and fix things. It's just all the things I don't enjoy. However, there's one thing that I do enjoy, and it's up here. So I think we'll just start. I'm not going to enjoy any of the other things if I haven't had my Farkle fix. So let's just get that out of the way. It's just going to be easier for everyone. Hi. Dicer Philip.
What would you like?
I would like to wager this can with your name on it